Allied shipping is being harassed by those U-boats in the North Sea. We've been tasked with hunting down and sinking those blighters. Welcome back, everybody. This is Colonel Caper Cafe. We are playing Bomber Crew, and we're hunting some subs today. Our crew remains the same, with Lady Lubot flying the airplane. We unlocked a lot of new crew gear. I like to go with the presets, with some tweaks right now for keeping people's movements up, but the majority of the crew have now the new basic flight set, as you can see, which adds oxygen tanks and gloves and new vests. For the gunners and the bombers, I gave them the basic flight set, but then I removed their oxygen tank and I removed their boots so that they could keep their movement up. I don't plan on flying high anytime soon, so hopefully they don't need that oxygen. Our crew has learned new skills, such as lean engine and boosting the engine from the engineer, the ability to radio for recon opportunities, and focus from the gunners. On board the aircraft, we've acquired a homing pigeon Mark I, which means if we do ditch behind enemy lines, will greatly increase our chances of survival, having the crew being rescued. And across the fuselage, in a lot of places, I upgraded the armor to the Armored Fuselage Mark I. So without further ado, let's go hunt some subs. So as always, I hope everybody is doing well today watching this video. So I've been playing a lot of new games recently with Xbox Game Pass. As you may have noticed from our videos on YouTube related to the friend or foe reviews, where we decide whether or not a game is worth playing on Game Pass, assuming that everybody, of course, already has Game Pass. I've sent Engineer Forbes here to repair the oxygen system, which is a bit on the fritz. I'm hoping that they'll be able to get that repaired before we engage with the enemy. My Game Pass videos, the games themselves, they've been interesting. I've ended up picking games that aren't necessarily the most popular or AAA blockbusters that'll end up getting drowned out on YouTube, but I think it's been really to my benefit. I've really enjoyed them. Even a game like Enushard, which had so much dialogue, I wasn't really too happy with. We're going to use the radio operator to radio for recon and maybe get some new photo opportunities. When I edit the videos, I really take a look back and I realize, geez, there's a lot of depth in there that I kind of missed out on when I was playing it at first. And it really means, at least when I do go back to playing the games, hopefully streaming the games, they will mean more to me. So we've engaged with the enemy. We're going to add focus fire to the gunners, the dedicated gunners. We have the sub that is in range. We're going to move our nose gunner into the bombing position, open up the doors, arm a bomb, and we're going to see this sub may very well go below the surface. But if we catch it in time, we will indeed nab it. Now this sub here might not stay above the surface because it knows that we are around, but we do have a photo opportunity just to the right, which we're going to do right now while that sub is under the water. Our radar picked up enemies. I thought, it must have been just the sub that was surfacing. So for the camera operator, who's also the bomber, all I have to do is fly over these opportunities, hit take photo, and we'll get some extra experience and money. We'll set the course back. Now the oxygen system is breaking again. Not necessarily that we need it, but we'll repair it anyway. We have fighters behind us, picked up by radar. The radar is something that you can upgrade. We're going to get our gunners focused again. hopefully position the aircraft quickly enough to release the bombs against this sub. Not sure I'm going to hit that. That's 2 of 3 submarines down. That sub has gone away. I'm going to go to mid-altitude just to potentially, I don't know, perform some emergency dives. Although, going to mid-altitude, the navigation becomes difficult because of the clouds. So we will listen to our navigator and descend to lower altitude. Our gunners are making mincemeat out of the enemy. And now we just have to wait for that sub to reappear. Any day now. We have a sub behind us. We have the bombs armed. We're going to give the engines a bit of a boost so that we can get there before the sub dives again. But traveling faster, we have to make sure that our bombs are released at the right time. Bingo! Close the doors. I thought I saw some enemies over here. We do not have to stick around for them. We're going to move Ross back up to the nose gunner position. Everybody is in good health. Enemies off to the right as well. Our gunners are focused fire. We're going to reinitialize boost to get us the heck out of here. Have Williamson pick up some more ammo. Our gunners can't apply focus just yet. The boost has run out. And I think we've done it. I think we've done it as we approach the coast of England. Oh, there's one fighter who just doesn't seem to know when to quit. But lives to tell the tale. Oh, except for one off of that side. It has not. So, we've successfully completed another mission. And since I forgot to say it in the beginning of the video, make sure to like, to tell the enemy that you're on our side, and comment if you would like to see yourself on board this bomber crew, a lot like Pilot Lubot. And subscribe to follow the progress and success of these 50 missions as I try to keep everybody alive and try to keep the airplane alive as well. And the Keep Calm could be named something else if you have any suggestions in the comments below. And as we come in for a landing up on screen, you'll see more bomber crew videos to follow the success of the airplane and of the crew. And if you're into something that's even harder than fighting the Germans in World War II, Man Cave Chris is playing through a hardcore Valheim series, and that video is up on screen as well. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching as we slowly come in for a landing. I will catch you next time. I'm going to take stock of the upgrades and the skills that we have for our crew and our airplane, and I'll see you at the airport. Bye.